All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of Salisbury University Physical Education. My name is Mr. Shyland. This lesson was also done by Ms. Spicer, so we have a real good lesson for you guys today. Real excited to share with you guys. Hope you guys are doing well, staying safe during these crazy times, staying healthy. So let's get right into it. So what you guys need for today, you'll need the following for this lesson. So you need 10 placement markers, whether it be cones, water bottles, sock balls, etc. Just it can be a shoe also, a book, anything you can really use as a placement marker, but you'll need 10 of those, all right? So it can be anything around the house. Make sure it's not dangerous, that it can't break, stuff like that. Also, you're going to be using something that can be hopped over. So this can be a jump rope, a broom, etc. Just something you can lay over flat on the ground. It can be a t-shirt, can be a pair of shorts, sweatpants, anything that you can lay flat on the floor that you can use to jump over. Because we're doing, just like other lessons, we're doing jump tucks and jump rope. We'll be doing 1-foot hops today. We're really working on balance, emphasizing balance. So you don't need anything that comes off the ground. You want it to be flat on the ground, because doing a 1-footed hop, you're not going to be able to get off the ground that much. So you want it as low to the ground as possible, but still something you can jump over. So overview for today, got our greeting, instant activity, what are we learning, our activity focus, and review and closure. So just like in past weeks, we're going to get into a fitness component focused cardiorespiratory endurance warm-up. It's going to be a dynamic warm-up lasting about 5 minutes. If you guys have been following along in past weeks, you can do each exercise for a minute. So our exercises today are walking lunge stretch, walking Frankenstein stretch, jog in place, high knees, side shuffle, and jump squats. So walking lunge stretch, you want to have your feet shoulder width apart. You take a big step forward, feet come together. Next step forward, so you do an 8 right leg, 8 left leg, repeat for 1 minute. Walking Frankenstein stretch, you really want to keep your legs straight and swing that leg up so you can get as high as you can to your head. Make sure when doing these guys, you have a lot of space around you. We don't want you hitting into any walls, any family members, anything like that. Make sure you have a big open space. You should do an 8 right leg, 8 left leg, repeating that for 1 minute. Jogging in place, you can go 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off, also for 1 minute. So you run as fast as you can. You got from 60 to 45 seconds, 45 to 30, you're resting, 30 to 15, you're going, and then from 15 to 0, you're resting. That's going to be the same for high knees, side shuffle, jump squats, 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off. But like we've said, if you guys really want to push yourselves, get the most out of today's workout, you can go as many seconds on as you want and then rest if you feel comfortable. If you can do the whole minute, go for it. That goes for 8 right, 8 left leg. If you can do 10, 12, go for it. But make sure we're using the correct cues, correct form for each one. So let's hop right into it. Let's everybody get into a nice open space, not near anything, because we're hitting this walking lunge. You're going to be hitting this, repeating for 1 minute. When the music starts, you guys will go. All right. Awesome job, guys. We're going to go through that one more time. Just get a real good stretch in. So here we go. Good, everybody. Nice work. So let's hit the walking Frankenstein stretch now. Remember, if you need water, go get it. You know, don't worry about finishing the stretch. Just make sure you're hydrated. If you got to rest for longer than 15 seconds, you can rest. No worries. We're just here to get better and get stretched and work on our hops. Awesome. We're going to go through this one more time. Just, you know, if you got to get water, like I said, go for it. But we're going through this 2 minutes, 8 right leg, 8 left leg. It's really... Everybody. All right, awesome work. To the next one. So we're jogging in place for a minute. These are a little more demanding of stretches, jogging in place, high knees. So we're only doing these once. So just make sure you give it your all. Here we go. Good job, everybody. Nice work. All right. We're moving on to high knees now. Like I said, each of these, since they're more high intensity, we're only going to be doing these for a minute. So give it your all for this minute. All right. Here we go. Good job, everybody. Awesome work. Now we are moving on to side shuffle. So feet shoulder width apart, arms out if you need it, arms can be close if you need it. Side shuffling back and forth. Maybe whatever distance you guys are comfortable with. Don't make it too short, though. Just make sure we're side shuffling back and forth. That's a good job, everybody. Let's see what we got now. We got jump squats. So kind of like a jump tuck, feet shoulder width apart, bending our knees down, and we're jumping up. If you need water, you can go and get it. But I'll give you guys water once you finish this warm up. All right, everybody. Awesome work. This was an excellent warm-up. So if you guys want to go get water, I'll give you guys a minute to go get water. We're going to go over these. If you want to bring your computer, your phone, wherever with you, and that works too. Give you guys a few seconds to get settled, and then I'm going to go over what we're learning today just so you guys have a better idea and can understand. We have the health lesson up next also. It doesn't really involves a lot of listening. Very important stress management tips that you guys are going to have to use whether now or later in life, but it's a good video you guys should watch. But let's go over this first, then we'll do that and hop right into our activities for today. So today, we'll be performing tasks that involve a 1-foot hop, with each increasing their heart rate for an end result of mastery and successfully completing 3 out of 4 hopscotch layouts. In task 3, while using the correct cues for hopping on 1 foot. This will be performed solely in an open area, preferably outdoors and in self-space. So our MSDE standard is we are going to be refining activity-specific movement skills in 1 or more lifetime activities, invasion games, fielding and striking games, individual performance activities, aquatics, net, and wall games or target games. Just so you guys have a little bit of idea of what we're going over for the standards. And so here's our health activity. It's a 5-minute video on stress relief tips. You might be saying, Mr. Shiland, what does stress management have to do with health? Well, we're not talking about physical health right now. We're talking about mental health, which is just as important as physical health. So without further ado, you can grab your water. You can relax for 5 minutes and pay close attention to this video, and then we'll be getting into our exercise.
Tests, traffic, Twitter. It's also overwhelming and stressful. But who has time to relieve stress when it's constantly building and building? Well, we hope you do, because studies have shown that too much stress leads to headaches, higher blood pressure, an upset stomach, memory loss, disrupted sleep, and increased risk for heart attacks. Stress does a number on your mind and body, draining your immune system and messing with your ability to concentrate. Having tense, sore muscles, shallow breath, increased heart rate, these are all signs that you might be too stressed out. Hey, we all know that you can't take fewer classes. You can't quit the track team or resign from student government. We get it. But here are a few tips that will help you feel calmer inside when your outside life gets too hectic. 1. Stay in and recuperate. When stressed, you might feel the need to tackle everything on your to-do list all at once. But that sets you up for burnout and failure. Instead, find a simple routine task to complete at home, like doing the dishes or vacuuming. Studies show that completing a repetitive task allows your brain to pare down and focus. The perfect cure for a worried, scattered mind. After you finish cleaning your house, clean yourself. Yes, we wrote that. Clean yourself, because a warm bath or hot shower will boost your mood. Studies have shown that the sensation of warm water triggers responses in the body and brain similar to those triggered by emotional warmth. So, think of your next shower like a soothing liquid hug. I love you guys. If you find stress keeping you up all night, try progressive muscle relaxation just before bed. That is a fancy way to describe clenching up every muscle in your body for a few seconds and then letting go. Lie on your back and start with your forehead, continuing through your tummy, down through your thighs, and finally your little toes. Repeat as needed until every muscle is completely relaxed. Then, sleep like a baby. 2. Get out for good vibes. Downward doggy paddle your way through stress. The spiritual mantras used in yoga and meditation help focus the mind and stave off feelings of anxiety. Yoga not for you? That's okay. Go outside for a good dose of natural light and a little jog. Exercise lessens anxiety and helps maintain feelings of calm, even in the face of distressing events. Hey, leave the headphones behind. All the distracting chatter from those texts and emails and tweets can wait. And hey, instead of texting, emailing, or tweeting your best friend, why don't you guys just meet up and get in a good laugh? Because laughter injects a surge of endorphins into the body, which creates feelings of happiness and euphoria, which is why you like them so much. 3. Here's the best one. Treat yourself to something yummy. Chocolate. All right, look, we're not condoning emotional eating because that's a whole other thing. But there are treats that you can keep handy that will improve your mood, like dark chocolate. Certain chemicals in chocolate help relax the blood vessels, which reduces blood pressure. You can also appeal to your sense of smell for relaxation. The aromas of spearmint and lavender have proven de-stressing effects. So go buy a lavender-scented candle or pick up some spearmint tea. Take a moment to yourself and breathe in the goodness. There you have it, Wellcasters, our quick tips for stress relief. You're going to have to anticipate that life will be filled with ups and downs. So when the challenges do come, you can take comfort now in knowing that there's a warm shower just on the other side of your bathroom, or a delicious piece of chocolate stashed in your bag. So yummy. Be sure to incorporate stress relief strategies into your daily routine. Make them as essential as breathing, in through your nose and out through your mouth.
Hope that was a super helpful video. Just in terms of mental health, that's what we're talking about, instead of we're going physical health. So that was just some stress management tips. You guys can refer back to that video whenever you need. It'll be in the PowerPoint. So let's hop right into it. Activity number 1. All right, we're going to do balance in place stretch. We're going to be starting with our dominant foot and then moving to our non-dominant foot. So to start, you'll be performing different stretches or activities to practice your balance while holding one foot. You will be holding your foot while standing in place, trying to bend down to the floor continuously for 30 seconds. You'll start with your dominant foot, the foot that you kick with. After 30 seconds go by, on the 1 minute timer, switch to your non-dominant foot, the one you do not kick with, and perform the same thing for the last 30 seconds. So some cues to balance in place for your dominant foot. Look forward, focus on an object for balance, grab non-dominant foot with non-dominant hand, hold while standing in place for 30 seconds. So cues for balancing in place for your non-dominant foot are pretty much the same. Look forward, focus on an object for balance, whether that be your TV, your couch, or a smaller object like a cup. Grab dominant foot with dominant hand, hold while staying in place for 30 seconds. So you can see Miss Spicer right here in this little GIF that we got, performing how to bend down and touch your toe while holding. You can see right here, she's grabbing her hand to her foot and reaching down and touching. So remember, start with your dominant foot and then switch your non-dominant foot after 30 seconds. You see right here, Miss Spicer is doing the exercise, so you can refer to her if you need any help. Awesome work, everybody. Great job. So that was our balance in place stretch. Now let's see what we got. So we got our 1 foot hop in place. So just like Miss Spicer's doing right here, you're gonna have 1 foot, you're gonna be hopping in place. You start with so you'll be hopping in place for 1 minute. You'll start hopping on your dominant foot for 30 seconds. Once 30 seconds go by, you'll be switching to your non-dominant foot for the last 30 seconds. So some cues for hopping in place are just kind of like they were for balancing. You're going to look forward, focus on an object for balance, grab your non-dominant foot with your non-dominant hand. You're going to hop up and down in place for 30 seconds. And those are the same cues for your non-dominant foot. So you'll be holding, if you're a lefty, then you'll be holding your right foot with your right arm. If you're a righty, you're holding your left foot with your left arm. 30 seconds dominant foot, 30 seconds non-dominant foot, just like this example here. And on the next slide, you have the example again. So let's hop right into it. All right, great work, everybody. Let's move on here. Next, we got hopping over an object, front and back. So you'll place a jump rope, cord, shirt, something you're able to hop over on 1 foot, just like Miss Spicer has right here. You're going to start on your dominant foot, hopping back and forth over the object while facing it for 45 seconds. You'll be giving 15 seconds rest time. Then you'll be switching to your non-dominant foot, hopping back and forth over the object while facing it for 45 seconds, then resting for 15 seconds. So it's going to be a 2-minute timer. So you 1 minute dominant foot, 1 minute non-dominant foot. If you can go the whole time, great. If you only go 30 seconds, that's awesome. Do it your pace, but we're recommending 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. So cues for hopping over an object, dominant foot facing the object. So you're going to face the object with the front of your body, focus on an object for balance, spring with dominant leg on the ground, swing arms forward, and soft touch. You want to have a consistent hop back and forth. And those are the same cues for your non-dominant foot. So without any further ado, let's move on. Okay, here, 2-minute timer. So we're hopping over the object, front and back. Here we go. Remember, 1 minute dominant, 1 minute non-dominant. Great work, everybody. Great job. Let's move on here. Now we're going to be hopping over an object side to side. We'll then switch. You're going to, sorry about that. You will hopping over an object from side to side. You're going to start with your dominant foot. So you'll be staying next to the cord. You'll then be hopping from side to side for 45 seconds, resting for 15. Same exact thing we just did, guys, except instead of front and back, you're going side to side hops. 1 foot, 45 seconds dominant, 15 seconds rest, and then 45 seconds non-dominant, 15 seconds rest. Same cues apply here. Face object with side of the body. Focus on an object for balance. Spring with your dominant leg on the ground. Swing arms forward, soft touch down, and consistent hop back and forth. Another 2-minute timer, and let's go. right, we're on to our non-dominant foot here. All right, awesome job, guys. Now it's time for the final activity. So everyone pay good attention here. You're going to be given 4 hopscotch layouts, which you can see right here. You'll perform all 4 in the given time period, to be 5 minutes. You'll have to successfully perform 3 out of 4, labeled as A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, D equals 4, of the layouts without falling over. Remember, 1 box is 1 foot placement. 2 boxes are 2 feet placements. So you see, for example, for layout D, for 4, you got 1 foot in, 2 feet, 1 foot, 2 foot, 1 feet, 2 feet, 1 foot. All right. So use your 10 placement markers that you've picked out for your lesson. When completing these layouts, set up your hopscotch as they are in the pictures. You'll have to reset after each layout. So start with layout A and work your way up to the hardest, which is layout D. So you guys have all the layouts right here. I'm gonna give you guys 1 minute to get your placement markers if you haven't already, and to lay out letter A. 1 minute to do that, I'll be moving on. I'm gonna start the timer, and they're all kind of similar, all the layouts, so you just have to shift around 1 or 2 placement markers, and you should be fine. All right, hope everybody has their placement markers set up. Let's get started with the 5-minute timer. Remember, once you complete A, switch around a few markers to make it B. Once you complete B, switch around a few to make it C. Once you complete that, switch around a few to make it D. All right, we're gonna be switching them all around. And if you're not comfortable moving on to the next one, you can stay at the same one you were at. There's no rush to move on to the next one. Once you're done, you can go through whichever one's your favorite and keep working on them. So here we go, guys. 5 minutes. Keep going, keep going. You got about 320 left. Finish strong is our last activity. Make sure we're finishing strong. Come on, guys. Finish class 30 strong. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Hold on before you get your water. Let's finish the score of the exit ticket real quick. So you complete the exit ticket below. Be sure to review the cues of a 1-foot hop, what can help you maintain your balance, and what foot you prefer to balance on. Click the link below to access the assessment. For next class, just again, something that can be used as a placement marker and open space. Thank you guys so much. You guys did awesome today, and I am really excited for next class. I hope you guys all enjoyed.